joined by Gilman football coach Robin Rosemeyer. Coach Rosemeyer, kind of starting out, looking back at last year, that one spot short of making the playoffs in the 16-team format. Kind of talk through, what last season looked like for you.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough schedule going ahead. We knew we were in a good conference, and we knew that Owen Withee, McDonald, and Gilman were going to be the three teams that were going to probably battle for at least two spots in the playoffs. We thought maybe our conference might be getting three teams in, but it ended up we took third place, and we're a win short away from getting in the playoffs. But got beat by two really good teams at their place, and the chips just didn't fall for us last year. And we hope to play better this year and get into the playoffs.
And then, obviously, when you start a new year, you're kind of looking at two groups of kids: the kids that are coming back from, were starters last year, and some of the kids that are going to, come in and make an impact to replace some of those kids that graduated. Starting with the kids coming back, who are you kind of looking at on that roster of kids that, fans will remember from last year coming back into this year?
Yeah, we'll have we have 6 seniors on the team, and they all were good contributors last year. And so they're all going to be really good contributors this year, too. We have a junior class of 11 kids, and most of those kids as sophomores contributed varsity also. So, seniors, the ones that they all kind of stick out, but Tony Sreechik was an honorable mention All-State kid last year at linebacker. Cooper Krug started for us. Sawyer Winger started for us. Dawson Grunseth played a lot. Dawson Robinson played a lot. Alex Copenhaver played a lot until he got injured. So all of our seniors have good experience back, and then to go with a good number of sophomores that are now juniors that have good experience. And we get a couple kids back that didn't play last year due to injury, some good juniors, and so we're excited about that too.
And then obviously every year you're plugging some new kids into positions. What are some players you're kind of looking at that maybe weren't big contributors last year looking to make contributions this year?
Well, I guess the two that stick out were the kids that we missed out on last year because of injury. Colby Keepers at running back, can play linebacker, defensive end for us. Good-sized kid with some good speed, good instincts. So we're excited to get him back on the football field and hopefully keep him healthy. And then Henry Sreechik. Another kid that broke his arm last year right away in the first quarter of the first game, and so we're excited about him being healthy again next year, ready to go this year ready to go. They're going to be big contributors. We're counting on them heavily. They both played middle linebacker last year, so we kind of lost our two big top middle linebackers last year to injury before the season even started, and so to have them back, and then they're just versatile kids where you need them on the football field somewhere. So it's going to be a luxury having them back, and then just with all the other juniors coming back, it's just nice with a nice whole group of kids right in their class.
And then obviously you're kind of, your first week of practice in the books, scrimmages coming up this week, kind of laying out what are your expectations for the team this year?
Well, we're hoping to play with some speed. We're hoping to be a little more physical this year. We had nice speed last year, but we just need to be a little more mature and a little more physical, especially in those big games when you're talking, Chip Falls, McDonald, Owen Withee, Frederickson have a nice team. Rib Lake had a nice team last year. We got all those teams that we got to play that are pretty good, and so we need to be more physical this year. And I think we're stronger this year. The kids did a good job in the weight room, and it kind of comes back to keeping your kids healthy though too. And so, if we can have a nice year where we stay healthy but can play fast, we're cautiously optimistic.
And then obviously 8-player gets the 32-team state tournament now. Are you kind of how are you looking at that compared to previous years in the 16?
I guess I really have not thought much about it. We're just kind of we're preparing for the scrimmage. You prepare for week 1 and week 2, just kind of week by week, and let the chips fall where they may. We got to just stay in the moment here, and then that'll all work itself out in the end. It is a good step for 8-man football overall, just to include more teams in it since it is expanding. Just something I really haven't thought a lot about.
Sounds good. Thank you for your time. I'll look forward to seeing you throughout the year. Coach Rosemeyer.
Yeah, thanks for having us.